Welcome back. Here we go. I know this looks crazy, but this is everything that sold over the weekend. As you can see, I already got it boxed up right here. And after we go sell this stuff, because I'm about to go sell all of this stuff right here to a buyer here locally, all of these little bobbleheads. But when we get back, I'll show you what was inside of all this stuff, because I filmed it prior to show you everything that sold value-wise and all that, because there's a lot of stuff. There's like 25, 30 different items that sold this weekend. This just sold right here on eBay. And then I have like 7 or 8 things that already sold this morning. So I'll show you that when we get back. But we're about to go meet up with somebody right now because they're buying all of these little bobbleheads, man. These are cool. Look at that, Friday the 13th. You got the Fonz, you got all these wrestlers. Look at all this. Insane Clown Posse right here. The Green Goblin, Spider-Man, Terminator, tons of these little bobbleheads we picked up at the flea market yesterday. Came in this big old bin. So if you didn't see yesterday's video, definitely go check it out, because you can watch me buy this stuff like real time in action. And we paid $100 for all of this right here, and then this, and then there's a few other ones, but I kept those out for the collection. But again, we paid $100. We're about to sell it for $200, so we're just going to double our money. This stuff is definitely worth way more than 200 bucks. But hey, I'm all for buying cheap, selling cheap, and we're about to sell this for cheap, but still doubling our money, so we're happy. So without further ado, I'm gonna get all this stuff loaded up into this bins right here, and we're gonna go meet this person, get this money, and then come back and I'll show you what is in all of these packages. But I gotta stop by the post office and obviously mail this stuff off, so I'll show you that as well. Just kind of see an idea of, you know, buying, selling, shipping, the whole shebang. But yeah, let's go get this right here to the buyer right now. And then, yeah, we'll go on from there. Yeah, man. What's up, man? I got them all back here.
You all right?
I'm doing good. Cruz.
John, man, nice to meet you.
Awesome, nice to meet you. All right, so this is everything. We can break it out here real quick. Cool. You're getting an amazing deal, I know.
Yeah, man.
So I buy and sell on eBay, so all that stuff there is. And then yesterday, so I picked this one up. So you're paying $200 for this, and the total value off of eBay sold and everything, I'll be honest, was like, for this was like 804 bucks is the total value of all this stuff that comes out. You can see where I labeled everything. Yep. Because I filmed videos and I documented it all. Sweet, right on. So you can even watch the video I posted of this yesterday. That's cool. It breaks it all down, man. But I buy cheap, sell cheap, right? Yep. And that's why we're getting such a great deal on this. Good to me. But I mean, you got some amazing stuff in here, man. Yeah, actually the monkeys one are the one that caught my eye. Yeah, you got some pieces in here are about between $80 to $100 each. Sounds good. And then they're already like labeled, you can see, like to tell you exactly what they're worth, and that's everything off of eBay within the last 90-day sales. Sounds good. So that's what that is, man. Appreciate it. But yeah, I picked this up at Stagecoach Flea Market yesterday. Did you? That's awesome. Yeah, that's quick awesome sale for you. Thank you. Yeah, that's why, you know, I told my wife and the people on my channel, like, yeah, I could take this and break it down and sell it on eBay and all that too. But the time it takes to list individually, ship and all that. Yeah, if you're making money on it, do a quick flip. Exactly. So yeah, but this is everything from the photos and everything. And if you watch the video, there was a couple pieces I kept from my collection, but it wasn't in the photos at all. Cool. Just, you know, some other cooler pieces you'll see. But yeah, man, this is everything. No, I appreciate it, man. So yeah, other than that, awesome, man. Enjoy, dude. Appreciate you, bro. I'll send you the link to my channel, because this right here will be on there for sure. Yeah, awesome, bro. Awesome. All right, man. Appreciate you, brother. All right, you need help, you got it. Oh, you good, bro. Cool. Thank you. Let's see, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and a bunch of ones. That's close enough. We know that's good. Okay, so we just sold all that, and it is pouring the rain out here. As you can see, I'm like under my trunk right here because I had to go in the post office now and mail all these packages out, which the post office is over there. But it's raining. I was gonna kind of like walk you up to the door and kind of show you how right before I walk in here, I'll lose all my friends in the post office because I have like 30 packages right here that has to be scanned in because of the eBay labels. Like, it don't count as far as shipping until it's actually physically scanned in by USPS. So I make sure I watch them scan all of it in. But yeah, look, the box is already getting kind of wet right here from the rain. It's crazy out here. Look at it just dripping down. My leg is starting to get a little wet. It's crazy out here reselling and collecting and just buying, man. But It's fun, I love it. I'm gonna go in here, drop this off, and then we'll get back to the island so I can show you what is actually inside of all these packages, and that way you know like what to be on the lookout for, is what to sell on eBay, or see what's selling as far as like video games, toys and stuff. So yeah, let's go do this, man. Holy crap, look at that. Just take that in for a second. Look at the leaves. All right, it stopped raining a little bit, so I came to the storage unit. I had to pick out or get a few things that sold on eBay. So I had to come here because this is where I put like a lot of stuff that's like a little bit slower movers that I'll put in my little storage unit here. And then once it sells on eBay, I'll come here and pick it out. I have this stuff labeled like as much as I possibly can. Like for instance, you know, let's go here. You got Dragon Ball Z characters. Like this is anime. I mean, it's mainly Dragon Ball Z. You can see Goku. You got some Demon Slayer anime action figures in here. But I label it sort of like that. Now I kind of know when it sells on eBay where's the stuff at. This is all Disney Infinity. Like, yeah, just the little Disney Infinity toys. Like, I got a bag right here full of them. That way, if you can see that, boom, yep, see that? Got boxes and boxes. All this stuff is like listed as lots and stuff in here. But it's a whole nother bag. Got some cool stuff, man. Box of toys right here. Let's see what we got in here. It's been a minute since I've seen some of this. Like, look at that. Boom. That's actually decently expensive, I'm pretty sure. You got some X-Men toys in here. You got some Star Wars. What else we got? That's cool. Look, Wizard of Oz. It's been a while since I've seen some of this stuff. Like, I buy this and then I list it on eBay if I don't want it for the collection. It could sit for a year or two before it sells and I forget what I even have. So it's cool to kind of go through here and reminisce where some of this stuff comes from, you know. So I remember buying this stuff at yard sales, like flea markets, just looking at this. I remember the exact yard sale I found this at, because I got this with a bunch of Blu-ray DVDs one day. I bought like 100 Blu-ray DVDs, this, and some shoes and stuff. It's just cool to see. And it's just like Christmas all over. Like, you got some snowboard boots right here, some Burton. Like, I sell mainly video games and toys and stuff like that, but every once in a while, I mean, if I see stuff like, you know, this, I pick it up because it sells. I just got that pair of boots there because those sold for like 45 bucks. Those are some Timberlands I picked up. I got a pair of pants I gotta find. I sell pants, like more higher end pants. Well, I'll say higher end. Anything that's like 20, 30 bucks or above, I'll typically list those for sale because one, they're easy to package. They sit for a little while, but they do sell. For instance, I sold a pair today. I just gotta find it. So that's my storage unit here. It's kind of crazy. Got a little bit of overflow from the house, you know, some old kitchen table or whatever, you know, in here. But yeah, this is the storage unit area, which I'll kind of show you. So I have this whole little section here. I just put all this stuff up in there, and then yeah, that's it. But I'm gonna finish picking this stuff because I got to get I got the shoes, got to get a pair of pants, and then I sold a Dyson vacuum cleaner attachment, like the bottom of it. I sold that piece, but I'm having trouble finding it. So make sure you like organize your stuff inside your eBay stores effectively so it's easier to find. I'm not the best at it sometimes, but yeah. Let's get to the island so I can show you exactly what was in all those packages that we just mailed off. So yeah, man. Welcome to Martin's Island, where we buy, sell, and trade video games. As you can see right here, Pokemon cards, all the original Wizard of the Coast cards, and vintage toys. And we sell everything online, mainly on eBay or Facebook Marketplace. And this is everything that sold the past weekend that we're about to package up right here. I'm going to run through and show you everything that sold value-wise. And then we're going to package it up and then go from there. So let's go ahead and get started right here. I got everything that sold on my eBay account right here so I can show you the numbers. So we'll just start. So we got NCAA football right here. This is the PSP. All this stuff is actually picked up from yard sales and flea markets live on this channel right here. So you can go back, watch all my previous videos, and you'll see all of this stuff exactly like when we bought it in real time and what we paid for it. So pretty cool. But yeah, this game right here is sold for 25 bucks. And then we got, what was that? Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu for Nintendo Switch. That was $34.99. It's the first 2 items. And then we're getting into some more Nintendo games right here. You got Donkey Kong for the NES, 12 bucks. You got right here Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, the very first one, for N64. This sold for $13.49. This is all plus shipping as well. And yeah, my prices are cheap, so I know. But yeah, that's why people be buying this stuff. I buy it cheap, I sell it cheap. So that way we can just keep it moving and then rinse and repeat and go buy more. But here we go. So we got a spy game right here for the Wii that sold for $7.20. We got Tarzan, Disney's Tarzan right here for the Game Boy for $9.89. We got a horror game, Condemned for Xbox 360, $14.39. That is a pretty scary game. Played that a couple of times. We got Donkey Kong for the NES with the manual, which sold for 20 bucks. That's pretty cool, pretty clean. Nice copy right here. Yeah, man. Let's keep it going. We got some more Switch games right here. Mario 3D World. Where is it at? Boom, did I not pull that one yet? 3D World Mario. Did I miss it? Oh yeah, it's right here. I was looking at Bowser's Fury down here and I kept missing it right here because it's like the duo. But this one right here sold for $27.99. And then we got PS2. Where you at? Boom. Need for Speed Carbon. These racing games right here are always like, they move so fast whenever you get these, so always be on the lookout to pick those up. So let's sold for $7.19. Sega. We do not sell a lot of Sega, but this is a $39 game right here. Ghostbusters. Picked this up a couple of weeks ago in a huge buyout that we ended up getting like all these Sega games right here, and then with a bunch of NES, just tons of Nintendo games from one person. It's one of the biggest Nintendo buyouts that we've had on the channel. And let's see, let's move it on. We got another Game Boy game right here, Super Mario Land for $15.99. And Mario Odyssey for $27.99. And let's keep it going. Metroid, fun game. Where you at? Boom, right here on the scale. But this game we sold for $23.99. Really fun game. We got another Tony Hawk, but for PS1 this time, for $14.39. We get Aladdin for Sega. That's Wild Hat selling 2 Sega games at the same time. That's, like I said, we don't sell a lot on here, but look at that. And that sold for $11.19. We got Super Mario 64, one of the best games of all time. I can still play it till this day. Sold that for $27.99. We got a vacuum piece right here. I sell some random stuff too, but this is a vacuum attachment, sold for $8.59. I actually have a storage unit that I have to go tomorrow and pick that piece up, because typically in here I put all like my video game stuff is like the main thing I sell on my store, but everything else, like I'll like list this stuff right here, like this is some Harley Davidson stuff, and then I will take it and put it in my storage unit because it sells a little bit slower. The video game stuff moves really fast, so I keep it in here because it's easier to grab and package up. But moving on, we got Zelda. Where you at? Boom, right here. Link's Awakening for $27.99. Ninja Gaiden 2. Is the second one? No, it's the first one right here. That sold for $11.99. We got this, 2 pieces right here. We got this Harley Davidson like Snap-on Tools collection, which sold for, what was that, 40 bucks, $39.99. This is a cool piece right here we picked up from a yard sale a couple weeks ago. It's actually an entire Harley Davidson lot, which was like, I mean, all this stuff right here. You even got the lamp. You got all this stuff in here. All that up there. They haven't got the list yet. I mean, all this stuff we haven't listed on eBay yet. You got this dude just chilling. So it's wild in here, I know. But let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Terminator for the NES. Where you at? Where you at? Boom, boom. Oh, here you go. It's hiding out back here. $8.39. Not the best. I mean, the cartridge is good, but the sticker right here is kind of peeling off a little bit, but it's not damaged. So whoever bought this, I'm sure they can probably fix that by gluing it down. But I, noted that in the description, so they're fully aware of that. I'm sure they can fix it. And then we got a pretty expensive game right here. Kelowna 2. Sold for $37.99 for the PS2. And that is it. So that's everything that sold this past weekend. So I'm going to start getting all this stuff packaged up now. And majority of all this stuff right here actually goes into bubble mailers. I will show you real fast. So I got all my tape right here. And then I got these bubble mailers right here, which I'll show you. Just this right here. I mean, I usually buy them on Amazon, like boxes of like 100, but I ran out. So tonight I had to go buy these bubble mailers from Walmart. And this is the size of them right here. So yeah, let me flip it around here. Boom. So it's 6 by 9 by 1, and majority of all these games can just get placed right in here. And if they're a little bit more expensive, then I will add some more bubble wrap right here to it, and that way make sure it's, you know, pretty protective whenever it gets shipped out of here through USPS, because they can be kind of rough when they melt out their stuff. So I want to keep it all safe. But yeah, so give me a couple seconds, and then for you guys, it's all it's going to seem for a couple of seconds, because this is all going to be packaged up right now. So let's get it. Here we go. Boom, man. Yeah, okay, so that's reality of selling, shipping, packaging stuff up. Like, that was a full, well, started out in an evening, went into the night, and then flowed into the next day. As you could see, there was a lot to it. So when you go out sourcing the stuff, buying it, you got to come home, list it, network, whether you sell it online or locally on Facebook Marketplace. You just seen like the whole shebang. That was everything from beginning to end. So yeah, it was definitely a fulfilling day. We got a lot accomplished. It was fun. I love doing this stuff. I love building the collection of all the stuff that we get to add to our personal collections. And then I just enjoy the hunt, meeting new friends, and then it's just awesome. But hey, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe, thumbs up, and hit that notification bell, because we're listing like almost every single day. So yeah, and you already know, if you continue watching these videos, you gotta stay awesome. Yeah, man.